Hello, everybody. Welcome to my life. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this work on and off for 30 years, only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live often on Monday, Tuesday, no, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and sometimes on Sunday. This is the only place where I do mini free readings. So if you're interested in that, stick around. We will start with the collective of today. If you want a free mini, put your first name and specific question in the comment box. If you want a 5-minute dedicated, then please follow the rules down below the YouTube box. Thank you. Let's see what Spirit wants us to know today. Middle of a cuff, something in the air. Maybe that's interesting. Maybe that's a sign. Everything is a sign these days. So let's see. What can that be? Oh, today it's about not trying to do it on your own. You are more successful if you dare to reach out. And often doing it all on our own is coming from a survival mechanism, of a mechanism that every time we were not taking serious, or people were like questioning ourselves, the energy at this moment is that you are ready to make a new step in your life. And that new step means that you can just ask what you want. And sometimes we will act alone or keep it to ourselves. That's the energy I'm recollecting. So if you are wanting to achieve something in the near future and you are like holding it all very close, not daring to share because then it's reality, it's like it doesn't get the food, the water to like start blooming, start growing. Something that we want, the end result is that we want to achieve it. It's not important if we achieve it on our own. It's like we want to achieve it on our own so we can like show somebody or the world or a situation that we're different or something. So that's why everything is blocked, because we have this energy in this collective that we need to prove ourselves, that it's so important to prove ourselves because that makes us survive and pushes us through and make us reality. But Spirit is saying no, because from today we need to take a different approach, because that approach brought us where we are today. And a lot of us feel lonely. A lot of us feel like unheard or disconnected because we're keeping it all close and feel like we need to prove. And then once we prove, or once we're there, or once we show them, then we can like relax and be a part of it and then join them as a part. But Spirits is saying that's not the road to get where you want to be. That's the road that brought you where you are today. That's the road that keeps you where you are today. And if you're happy today and you say like, oh, this is the best, then fine. But if you feel something is like repetitive, something you can't break through, something is just not like working out, that's because you're all keeping it to yourself. Sharing makes it all easier to easy to go through it. That's what I'm getting. So what I'm picking up on is that today in this collective, we need to rethink our strategy about things that are not working out as we wanted. Spirits are saying first to look inwards about your strategy. And often it's because you're survival mode, or you feel like you need to prove somebody something, or you need to like do it on your own before something can happen, or something you can like connect in the world and grow. That is your vision, but that vision is not getting you where you need to be. So spirits are saying like, try it different. But then I feel like a very like anxious energy coming on top of us, like, oh, but this is really scary. This makes me uncomfortable. But that's how life works, you know? If we stayed in our comfort zone, then we'll just repeat our past. But the past is done because we achieved that already. And we as human beings want to create because we are creating, and we want to create always a better space where we can be. So this is like contradicting it, both energies, and that creates like tiredness, feeling like, why would I? Not getting yourself motivated, not getting yourself to the next step. And spirits are saying, but that's a pity, because if you would start voicing it out, even people challenging it, even people, you're voicing it out. It's up to you what you do with that information that you get back, because the past, you let them grade you, and that didn't work out. So maybe this time you bring it out and you don't let them grade you. You just bring the message out and see what can come through. And some things will be interesting and some not. And maybe if you start going through life by sharing, that makes life more bearable, that other people in time will be like inspired or want to achieve the same goals and want to do it together with you. So stop thinking that you need to achieve something before you can act it. That's really important. It's like, for example, I have this client and she's just getting one paper after another, certificate, study before she can dare to start a coaching company. She just doesn't start. She just keeps getting one course after the other, and all the time, and all these years, already 15 years further, she's saying, once I need those degree because then I can start. But we're 15 years further, she has maybe 25 degrees in between now, but she didn't start. So that's a bit the energy I'm feeling with a lot of us today. And we need to like step back into our center. And we don't need to change today, but we need to start seeing those patterns. And once we see those patterns and we acknowledge those patterns, that's the start that we will probably dare to do it differently. Because the way we're doing it and the result is mediocre is because we're still students and we're still learning. And we're not students to get the information in our brain. We're not the students to get the qualifications and let others like grade us. No, we're students to start putting ourselves out in the world and start trusting us. We are students in understanding that we are born and went through whatever to get here because there's a point to it. And the only point that can be is once we start voicing it out. Because if we keep it, nobody knows. So when you physically disappear off this rock, it was all for nothing. So we can't keep so much in because we're not designed for that. We only have so much space. So if something is boiling in you, if something is triggering you, if something, that's because the world needs to hear it. And that starts with sharing, and not sharing today, but you can share maybe this year I want to achieve that, or this year I'm gonna look into to maybe in 4 years to achieve that. Just make it, start with that, start sharing, because that new start will create that you will be much more connected with your surroundings, with the people around you. It's like people get you better, and that gives you control, because you are a physical being. So physically, you also want to be acknowledged. You also want to be seen. You also want to be understood. But understanding and be understood, if people don't train their sixth sense, as you probably do, you have this intuition, so you know what's going on. But not everybody has that, because most of them are shut down or emotionally depleted or whatever, that they can't like open up or use that muscle. So they don't know you. So start with talking. Start with telling people how you feel. Start with asking what your needs are. That's really important. So spirits are saying that why we are still in the same circle is because we don't dare to be honest. If we need something from somebody, why wouldn't we just ask? We are grown-ups. We're hurting nobody. We want to know something. So why don't we step up and ask and speak out? And that's number one priority at this moment, to think about it, to really connect with that energy, start reflecting about it in past situations or situations where you're at this moment that gives you like a bit of anxiety or annoyance or freaks you a bit out or is constantly in your head because you don't know where you stand in that situation or that situation. So to pinpoint them, to write them down, and to see if opportunities from spirits will arise in the next 5 minutes, hour, day, that you can connect physically towards that problem and start daring, as the beautiful person you are, the beautiful physical, emotional, and spiritual being that you are, start asking, because you need this. You need this information because it comes from a place of love. So how can't that be okay? How can that be punished? Some person that doesn't want to answer, or you put them in a corner, can react not as you want it to be, but that's their problem. It's because they are not truth. They're playing a game. Not you asking this question from a warm, love, beautiful way, daring to look inwards and asking for your own progression, your own growth, information. Anybody who will put you down, get cross with you, that's the person who's hiding something. So instead of, and that gives you, instead of running away from that or being scared that that will be the response, that's also information. And that's very important information, because that information again gives you a aha feeling, how people view you, how people are, and what the situation is where you're at this moment. And often your spirit messages and their reaction will come together in your heart, and you will not even be annoyed or scared or frustrated or hurt. You will be like, now I can put my finger on what is going on. But that's needing to be brave. So today the collective is all about looking to your life, making notes of things that are not moving forward as you want it to be, and from that space pinpointing a few situations that really are frustrating, and then start seeing in that situation in the past, did I ever have the courage to ask and get that information? And if that answer is a no, then maybe you need to start designing a situation that you get that information. And then when spirit physically gives you that opportunity in life, you will act differently than in the past. So finally you can move forward, and that brings release. That brings a calmness, because your body then feels that you take it seriously. Then your body feels that you love your body. Then your body feels that you are proud of that body. And that gives a release. And that feels like you can overcome everything, because you have everything. The only thing is that you're not putting that out is because you're scared of what you will get back. But you are a grown-up. And often when you get something back that is weird, painful, hurtful, whatever, and your question came from the heart, then the problem is there. So then the conclusion is, I can't rescue this person. I can't help this person. This situation can't be rescued. I need to find somebody else that is willing to grow, because otherwise we'll just stay where we're at, or that situation will stay where it's at, because somebody's not ready and puts you down because they don't want to grow, and you're not happy at that point where you're at, then that's not the place where you need to be. So that gives closure, and closure is very important. So good luck, everybody. Thank you all for being here. Welcome to my life. Okay, let's start doing mini reads. If you want a mini for free, first name and specific question in the comment box. Thank you, Rikela. Thank you for joining the beautiful collective reading. Thank you, Veronica, for being here. Thank you, Kevin, on YouTube. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Veronica. Let's see. Love Marie, thank you for joining. Love and One Light, Signorina, Scorpio, Sarah, Amila Facts. With CZS, that's complicated to read. Okay, mini reads are at random, no guarantee, but I try to read. Yes, I saw you. Thank you. You're on my list. I'm gonna do minis for free, first name and specific question in the comment box. If you want to know more about this live, then please go to my bio. Thank you. All information and how it works is subscribed by there. Mini reads are first name and specific question. I choose them at random, no guarantee. If you want it differently and need more information, please go to my bio on TikTok. Okay, let's start doing a few minis. Thank you, Veronica, for the email. I got it. Thank you. Okay, let's start. Kevin on YouTube. I'm doing great. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Guidance for my work. Kevin needs some guidance for his work. Let's start doing that. Guidance for Kevin's work. Okay, at this moment, nobody's seeing you. The importance of moving forward in your work is that people need to start noticing, need to start seeing you. I'm getting that a lot of people know that there's a lot that you're a smart person, but they just don't know how you tick or what you have in store. Spiritually, I do feel like everybody knows or connects with you that you have much to offer, but physically you're not saying anything. So about your job, what I'm picking up is communication is key. You need to speak up more. This is actually the collective. That's totally your reading, sweetie. Sarah F from YouTube. What is Wayne's feelings for me currently? At this moment, I'm seeing that that person is struggling with the world, with their life. And what I'm picking up on, that you are a way to like escape that situation. So that's what I'm getting. Fun, emotional connection, happiness. Okay, Donna C. Hey, Donna, do you see me finding work in the Southwest? Let's check, sweetie. Let's check. I'm getting a yes. That's why you pick up on that energy. I'm picking up that this is spirit telling you that physically you need to like go about it differently. I don't see that the first job will be like over the top, but for sure okay to start. And I do see that from there, building up friendships, building up connections, start knowing more people. I do see you, yeah, moving forward in that direction. But I do see yourself more. It's also a lesson for you. Finding that new job and doing all these things is also a lesson for you, because what I'm picking up on is a message that emotionally you need still to grow, you still need to learn, and that's the way you learn and grow. So it's also a physical moving there, connecting, starting over, like a fresh start. So I'm getting all yeses if you just trust the process. Let's see who's next. Love Marie. Hello, Sasha. How are you? Weekend. My weekend was amazing. I painted my studio, changed my logo, was very busy. New summer look. What can I look forward to this new week? Let's check, Love Marie. What I'm picking up on is that it's very important that you have one aim when you wake up. Thank you, Donna. You're amazing. So open spirit, you'll be fine. Let everybody get to know your bubbly personality. Yes, thank you, no. So what I'm getting for you, Love Marie, it's important to let go of the past. Yeah, it's yeah. I got inspired for this color because of my olive trees. I have like 20 of them, something like that. So I really like the olive green. But I was a bit scared to do like a whole wall. And then I was thinking like going light, but the dark, when I saw that, I was totally sold. Hi, Luke. Thank you for joining. So, Love Marie, I'm seeing that this week you will reconnect. Thank you with new situations, but will reflect past situations that are still hurtful for you. So, don't run away from it, run towards them, because that's the way how you can heal. Okay, thank you, Carol. Thank you for the beautiful comments. Okay, who's next? Love Marie, what can I look for? No, that was Love Marie. Yeah, we did that. Let's check who's next. They are at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can, so please be patient. Yes, will I get a grade above 60% on my exam? I get back this Tuesday. Tower moment. I don't think so. But stay positive. It will be still okay, but you will be a bit shocked. Shirley, may I have a message from Spirit? Of course, sweetie. Let's check. I'm getting that it's very important to take care of everybody around you. It's like everybody needs your physical attention and needs some physical care. The problem is that physically you're not at a place where you can like give so much energy physically. It's like I feel a bit depleted at this moment. So spirits are saying try to be there for everybody, but in a different way. So in the past, you would just like physically go there, fix it, and then leave, and then think this is done. I don't need to deal with it anymore. But try just to call them. Yeah. Try just to send a text. Try to connect with this person spiritually first and like design what you would do physically for them and then send them a message. I think that most situations You don't have to show up. No, because it's just them wanting to know that you're thinking of them, hearing them, connecting with them. So they're just finding an excuse. That's what I'm getting, Shirley. Everyone needs my attention and advice. Yeah, so don't go physically anywhere. Just take any call whenever you take a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. Concentrate on that person. Send whatever you would want, intuitively design, and send it like spiritually to whatever you want to say, and to that direction, and then from that point, just send a text, and see, because this is the thing, you need to stop doing it as in the past, because otherwise you get low in your energy and then weak for whatever happened to you, and that's something you need to break through. So I don't know if you heard the collective this morning when I started the live, but if you didn't, please go to my YouTube channel once I'm off live. Thank you, Dukes, because there it's all will be my collective. It's about changing those patterns. These are all whatever we are going through at this moment that is holding us back and making us uncomfortable, and people or situations pulling to us, and we can't like comply. We need to comply because we can, but in a different way. So that's all about it. Okay, I'm looking for Veronica. Veronica, you're next. Veronica? Veronica? Ah, there she is. Okay, I'm gonna start. Okay, hi Sasha. It's so nice to connect with you today. I hope you had a great weekend. I love new blonde hair. It looks so pretty. Thank you, sweetie. My pleasure, Shirley. I wanted to ask about V. How has he been feeling about me and our connection? Okay, let's check what's going on with you and V. Let's see what's going on. What am I getting? Okay. Okay. At this moment, I'm getting that V at this moment is again trying to get in a driver's seat about his life. So he was pushed off the driving seat. Somebody took him out and like threw him into a backseat approach. And I'm seeing at this moment that he's really struggling. It's a person that is very artistic and has like really highs and really lows on the artistic level. And when he's high, it's like wanting to start something. So what I'm feeling is that at this moment, when he connects to you, he feels love, but love more in an open kind of way. It's not like the love of his life, the woman he wants to settle down with. Love as just being with and hanging out, but freedom for all. So what I'm picking up on is that he's really the periods from being ripped off the driver position in his life to a backseat approach, now fighting back to that driver position. He figured out about you both that you are soulmates. He does believe that you are soulmates. It's a disappointment for me because I feel different. Yeah, I got that. But the soulmate connection is like a strong awareness, but he's not ready. Him knowing where you are and what you can offer, I think he became very realistic, because you're not in a position to start something physically with him. You're not in a position. So I get him. He's having just a very realistic approach, and that's also what I'm getting. He took a vacation, as we can call it. That's something else. It came out in your private reading as well. But he took off he fell off the wagon. But now that he's back, fighting back for the position to start taking control of his life again, he's very awake, he's very realistic, and he's very there. So it's good. Spirits are saying that he sees it this way, even it's painful for you, because this is the realistic way. And before he was in La La Land, remember? So what it shows is that he finally woke up back in the dimension that we are today, and that's Earth and life and now. And he's addressing the situation in a correct way. If you look to the facts, that's what it is. Yes, of course, sweetie. So he's just putting you there where you are at this moment. He's being realistic. That's what I'm getting. So I don't see that that's a problem, actually. Thank you. I know he's been going through a difficult time, and I've been feeling a little worried about, I think, for me. Do you think this is true? At this moment, he can't go into an uncertain space. So him getting better or him progressing at this moment for his life to be back in control, because that's his number one priority, to get his life back. I'm picking up that this is good for him, because this is the truth, this is real, and this is factual. And then from that truth, more feelings and more possibilities can be built up, because otherwise it's fake, and you build fake on fake, and that's just crashes. So it's good what spirits are saying for your end manifestation to be once a family, or being in a kind of family setting with him physically once. That if you want that to achieve, thank you, Keke. It You will be the one that will need to find a way to fund it physically, because he can't. He will never be able to do so in this limited time. But this is the way, and this is the correct. Thank you. Okay, that's perfect. So what I'm picking up on is that's the way for him to feel what he's saying is realistic, and that he can start appreciating you more, and not see you as a mother figure or a doctor or a coach or whatever. Do you get it? So I get that for you it's difficult, because, and it's not difficult because he is doing those progression, because if you look to the bigger picture, you can just get it 100% and be confident and be okay with that. But the thing is, you are scared of rejection. So anybody who takes back makes you uncertain. So the unhappiness you describe at this moment, Veronica, is more your own than this person, because this person is stopping with love bombing, is stopping with being weird. He's just finally being real. And if you want to build something, you need to build it from real. And I get your connection in the past, because you were in La La Land with him, and that's nice. But at this moment, you figured out that if today I'm not making a change, then tomorrow will stay tomorrow, and tomorrow is not granted. Today is, because I'm here and I have the power. So you did a lot of growth here by seeing it all differently, but still you have this rejection scareness. And as we started the collective today, that's something that you need to address today. So you need to address your feelings, because he's actually progressing correctly, and he's finally finding a way to progress with you in a different stage. But that's okay. And if you love somebody, then you're okay with them. And that triggers for you anxiety. So the question is, do you love this person, or do you feel that you are nothing with this person, or are you obsessed by this person? These are questions for you. These are questions you need to answer. Or do you just deal still with this rejection problem? Because you shouldn't make him part of that problem. Because every time you make him part of that problem, he just leaves. So wanting to build a healthy and moving on to romantic feelings and so on, it's starting with the reality where you're at today and claiming that. That spirit see him reach out to me again within a month or so. That's all about your energy, because everything is energy, Veronica, and what you're putting out is what you're getting. And what already came out the last part of this reading was that if you don't start seeing it as own issues and wanting to shift that, you are pushing that person away. So then it's a no. But if you finally stop seeing him as somebody that is who he is, and understand that if you want a future with him, you will have to do some work too, and understand that it's going to take a time, because that he physically actually can connect with you, because he needs to start over again. And in the beginning, he will have difficulties to connect with other people as he did in the past, but he's still. And then once he can keep this energy going for a long time, then he will be ready for the next step. But the first positive thing here that I'm getting is that he finally starts seeing the reality as it is between you both. And that gives him a feeling of comfort, attraction to want to connect with you, because that is something to explore on an emotional level. So I do see this person reaching out to you if you don't judge and just say, you know, I just want this person in my life, and I hope this person can meet me in the next months wherever they are. That's the energy you should put out. And once you're putting out that energy, I do see this person reaching out, because that's where he is, and that's correct. And from there, connecting and talking and using topics around what I just explained will let him fall in love with you again, but from a realistic space and not from La La Land. So it's a yes. And that's your 10 minutes, sweetie. Let's pull a card for you. Thank you, Missy Millie. I'm getting drama free. So this is the start to finally start over again and build a connection drama free. So actually it's all positive, sweetie. It's all positive. Okay, thank you so much. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. Yes, you should. You should feel happy. You deserve that. I'm a professional psychic. I do mini free readings, first name and specific question. I choose them at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. Thank you for being here and supporting me. If you want to know more about it live, then please go to my profile, because there everything is explained, what we're doing, what the possibilities are, and so on. Okay, let's do some minis. They are random, no guarantee, and I can only pick the ones I see. So I'm sorry if you need to retype your question, okay? Let's see. Selma Wittina 1712. Hi Sasha, may I know if there are any jobs opportunity in the near future, as I have been unemployed since October 25. Okay, let's check. Okay, what I'm picking up on is I'm not seeing that. Why don't, at this moment, I'm not seeing any job opportunity. How is it possible for such a long time? I'm seeing that you are struggling, so what you can like invest in the job and what people are asking is like not complying, and that's the problem. I feel like you first need to like heal, get stronger, get better, and that's not easy because this is about letting go past emotions from the past. So maybe you did a job and you didn't have boundaries, or you got a traumatic experience, and all this finding a job is like a very heavy burden on you. You need to start making it fun. You need to start making it like, because what you put out is what you attract, and at this moment spirit is not giving you these opportunities because there's a mismatch with what you physically are able to give, what emotional balance you can keep, happiness. So the first step is letting go of the past. You know, the past doesn't exist anymore if you don't think about it anymore. And you survived the past because otherwise you wouldn't be here. So putting that negativity or toxicity that you explored in the past in your future, spirit doesn't want you to do that anymore. So finding a new job is possible, but you need boundaries and you need to feel strong and you need to start speaking out and you need to start seeing life as it is factually, that the past is the past and it was horrible and everything on that, but you survived. And for sure, you will never get in that situation again. So, because you really learned your lesson. So you need to start seeing it as an adventure, as a trip, as like going on holiday to a country and a space that you never were. You can see the pictures, you can talk to the people, but you never physically experienced that. And actually, you look forward to that because it's a holiday. You pay for it. You go out of free will. So looking towards this situation with that vision, I do see you finding a job in the next 3 months. But this is all about you changing your view. And again, as in the collective today, it started going about it differently. Okay, let's see. Misha, will Danielle reach out this week? I'm getting 3 yeses. So yeah, no, a message for me, please. Yes, of course, sweet. A message for you. Okay, what I'm getting is, no, you are not moving forward physically or taking actions or my pleasure, sweetie, or really committed to get somewhere physically because you are uncertain about yourself. It's like you're getting the opportunities to put you out there, Nunu, but physically you don't feel confident, beautiful enough to do so. So you're just like exponing them or finding or not making the decision to present yourself or to physically act or put yourself out there. Spirits are saying that this is a pity because you will miss out a lot of opportunities. So not that. So why would you? You know, you have nothing to lose. There's nothing wrong with you. It's like you're scared to show where you're at or feel to the world. It's like you want to protect yourself, but you feel away and you always then withdraw of life and then you're very on your own. So maybe this time, as in the collective, thank you, Mamati, go about it differently. Just say hello and thank you. I'm okay with it, or I want to help you, or I'll join, but I'm a bit under the weather or something. Just keep connecting physically, because otherwise spirit can create opportunities. But if you don't act physically, you're the only one who have a body. You're the only one who can act. You miss out that opportunity. And what does it matter if you do it in a pajamas or in Chanel? I mean, as long you get it done, no? So a bit that kind of energy is what I'm picking up. Hope it helps, sweetie. Okay, Virgo Moon. Hello, Shasha. May I have a general card pull, please? Anything I need to hear now? Yes, of course, Virgo Moon. Virgo Moon, let's check. Okay, what I'm picking up on is that your spiritual muscle is very trained. So this is like you going through life as a different person. It's like when you, for example, your eyes were like -2 and you didn't notice, and you go to the eye place and they measure your eyes, and then you get these glasses on and you start like seeing everything so clear. And before you could see because you didn't know you had -2, but then at once you see much more, and then you need to wait like a week, and then you get your glasses or lenses and you put them on and you start looking like new around the world. And that's what I'm getting. And the importance of this is not to be scared of it, because you're still sensitive about probably demons or people's energy or whatever. Sweetie, there isn't. It's all how you look at it. So the next step here for you is to be not scared. Yeah. Yes, I'm very self-aware right now. Yeah, it's like you have the right prescription on your nose and you're finally seeing life. As I tell everybody, we are a physical, spiritual, and emotional person, but our spirituality, if we don't use that, the sixth sense, we go through life with one eye. And this is like you connected with that. But the thing is, don't bring past negativity in this new world. It's like starting over again, because the past is in the past, and as long as you don't bring it back in the now, it doesn't exist. So it's like with your very self-aware and open and clear view of the world, you'll get some opportunities that in the past maybe turned out awful or bad. Spirits is saying you need to say yes to them, because now you have the possibility, and you are doing that. You are being brave. Spirit is noticing and verifying through me to you that you are being brave. You are being brave. But this is something that you need to keep pushing and keep doing, as in the collective from today, going about it differently. So you're already on track. You're doing that. So good luck with that. So if something's coming up and you think it's scary because in the past it didn't work out for you, go at it again. You know, what do you have to lose? By running away from them, you just keep those patterns. And that's what Spirit, I think, is scared of. So that's your message. You are awake. You're doing right. They see that. They acknowledge that. So start doing that. Okay, I'm going to go to KK's reading. KK, you're next. Just a minute. KK's reading. Hello, Shasha. I wanted to know about Sergio, that childhood I crossed path with. Will our paths cross again and maybe reconnect? Okay, let's see what's going on with Sergio. KK's reading. Sergio. Okay, what I'm picking up on, and I'm getting straight 3 cards, so that's really like on point, is that the person, when they connected with you, felt that you were very guarded. So they think you are out of their league. I'm feeling that this person is pushed and inspired by their environment to connect with you, but he's not having the self-esteem to do so. I do see this person and the path is crossing, because I do see this person reaching out to you, but more on a friendship kind of way, because they feel like 100% that something else is not in the cards. They are very attracted to you physically, so it's not about them. This is about you coming across in a way and somebody like forming an opinion. The important with knowing that, it's not going at it as in the past, like wanting to correct that opinion about it, what they have from you, by over explaining, acting out of, or out of calmness, and being like all over the place. So what I'm picking up on is, this is a lesson as in the collectives. I don't know if you heard that. Otherwise, just go to my YouTube channel. That you need to go about it differently. And the thing is, you need actually to connect with this person from a friendship level. That's what I'm getting from spirit. Yes, if you want one like this, then please go to my profile. Everything is explained there. So what I'm picking up on at this moment, KK, is that you need to know that this person is attracted to you. You need to know that this person feels like you are a big deal. You need to know that this person is scared that you are out of their league, but they're so drawn to you at this moment that they want to connect with you. So their solution that will come out of their head will be, I will reach out and see if we can become friends. Spirits are saying you need to be like a bit of naive, because you cannot go about it being like a tower moment, being annoyed, frustrated, and negative, because that's not the reality. That's the facade. That's the start of this connection. So it's good that you're asking for this reading, is what spirits are telling me, because otherwise you would be like, let them, I'm not interested. But this is really a good connection with what you want. This person came from spirit on your path to give you what you are manifesting and designing, and you will be able to continue your physical life with this person. Only the start is a bit like questioning. So again, as the collective, will you react when that person reaches out of your trauma, or will you react like, I got this, let's bring it on, I'll just be me, and if they like me, they'll change? Because that approach, by investing in that approach, that new way start, that way of moving forward, I see a wedding in the future. But this is a challenge, girl. This is really a challenge. So spirits are saying the importance why that person didn't reach out yet is that you at this moment would react differently. So that's why spirits are holding that person back, maybe creating all these famous messages in their head that you're too good to be true, because they want you both to bond on a friendship kind of level. So heal enough to know your value and give people a chance to have a right opinion about you by learning to know you on a deep emotional level. That's your 5 minutes, sweetie. Let's pull a card on top of this. What I'm picking up on is, stop doing so much. So you need to sit down and just be a beautiful princess and just see where the road goes, and don't have already an opinion about the outcome, because there is no outcome when that person doesn't know you. So good luck, KK. Thank you so much. Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. I'm a professional psychic. If you want a mini free reading, that's only when I'm live. Just put your first name and specific question in the comment box. Shirley, thank you for your feedback. Sorry, busy. I said nice color. The wall don't know if you did. No, I didn't see it. Sorry, sweetie. Oh, thank you. It's olive and dark. Normally, I'm a white person. Thank you so much, Sylvia. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining. Okay, if you want a mini free reading, then please get your put your first name and specific question in the comment box. Okay. I choose them at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as much as I can when I'm live on TikTok and YouTube. If you want to know more about this live and know how it works and know about futures events, then please check out my profile, okay? On TikTok as on YouTube. On YouTube, you can see the bar below. Okay, let's see who's somebody wants to know something. I chose them at random, no guarantee. Caroline, will I ever get pregnant again? Sweetie, I'm not a doctor, and medical questions in TikTok are banned, so I'm not doing that anymore. I'm sorry. If you want that, book a private with me, okay? I can't answer that anymore. I get banned. Mimi, anything for me? Thank you for being my top one viewer. Mimi. Okay, okay, you're showing two energies to me, Mimi. That's not good. You're showing a kind of energy like to the outside world. And then I'm feeling the energy that you are really feeling, that you are. And it doesn't match us. So that's very tiring. It's like you're holding up, you're pretending or having like, yeah, like you're acting more serious, more grown up than you are. You act like you have everything under control, but inside you're like trembling. So what I'm picking up on at this moment is that you need to find the strength. Your spirit is like really giving you the opportunity that maybe you don't see as a gift, but it is a gift to really be yourself. If you feel bad, KKN, your turn is past long time ago. So you just need to go to YouTube and rewind. So what I'm seeing is that you need to try finding those two, no problem, sweetie, those two energies, Meme, and to reunite them as one. Why do you need to be the strong one? Why do you need to be the happy one? Why do you need to be the humoristic one if you don't feel it? Why? My pleasure, Kiki. So what I'm picking up on here is a mismatch of two energies. And when you are in that mismatch of two energies, you are here to, for one reason, and only give one thing the highest priority, not running away by giving other people attention or running after others or blaming others. It's finding the real you. And that's by letting go some of your targets that you want. And often those targets that you are still like claiming they're yours, that's somebody else that needs to give. You never can claim something from somebody. We're all adults, we're all individuals, we're all here out of free will, and you don't want to claim something from somebody because that energy will not resonate with you and it will be toxic. Because if somebody doesn't give it to you and you pressure them, you owe them, you hurt them, so this is about just seeing life as it is. You're getting a fresh new start. Everything you want is achievable, but it starts first with being one person in your heart, one person to the world, and it needs to align. So that's the start of movement. That's the start of energy. That's the start of happiness. Hope it helps, sweetie. Hope it helps. Miss Aquarius, star 9408. Thank you for being on YouTube. Hello, Sasha. Will this week go well for me? Happy Monday. Happy Monday too, sweetie. Happy Monday. Let's check. I'm getting beautiful cards. I'm getting that this week the sun is shining on top of you. I'm seeing love coming in, or reconnecting with somebody that you lost a bit of love. I'm seeing a fresh new start, a new opportunity, a lot of love. I see a lot of closure from things that are still holding you behind. So that love to come in and to start like shining and to move forward, I'm seeing that that is like held back by things that you're scared of. So maybe you need to start giving somebody much more of a chance or an opportunity, but then you need to let go and not project the negativity of people that hurt you in the past on these new people, because the past is in the past for a reason. It doesn't exist anymore and you survived it. So why relive that or want to relive that in the future is for me a big question mark. And that's the same question mark that Spirit is asking me. Thank you, Sylvia. So here what I'm seeing is that you need to be knowing your worth, your beauty, and how these people are looking to you, and they see you as a very confident, strong, beautiful, proud person. And what I'm picking up on is that's not the energy you are giving out of kind of self-protection. So try to align that energy to the reality. This beautiful, strong, competent woman. And all the past were steps to get you where you're at today. So it's not you. And if you can like get that energy more aligned, do some breath work, like really breathe your higher self energy like for 4 heartbeats in, and just like keep it for 4, and then breathe out all the toxicity and things from the past, and things that are annoying or scary. Just like blow that out, and then just don't breathe or not in or out for another 4 heart beats, just sitting, being with you at that moment. I think that from that breath work you can like let go and air that. That's what I'm getting. Okay, Caroline, any message for me today? Yes, of course. Let's check Caroline. Yeah, I had to. It annoyed me, that energy. Yeah, this was something weird. I don't care what's written, but sometimes I get this energy like disturbing. I don't want to. Thank you, Ellie. I don't want disturbance. Makes my life too difficult. When it's disturbing, it needs to go. I love myself too much to be disturbed. But sure, when I want to help people. Okay, Caroline. Caroline, I'm seeing that your life is all about choices. I don't think that your life is all about choices, personally, if I can be honest, but I feel like you feel like your life is all about choices. You feel like you can't move forward if you don't make a decision about something. It's probably about something I can't talk about here, but so it's not. You just continue. And if that solution comes, it will make sense. It will make sense. So stop not living and stop wanting to start living, making about the decision, because it has nothing to do with your life. It has nothing to do with anybody's life. It's just a part of your journey. And if that will be a part or not, it doesn't matter. It will always fit whatever the decision you make now. So at this moment, you need to start living your life for you, because then a solution can move, because it's all mental. Do you get it? I know it's very cryptical, but I have no choice. So I hope it helps, sweetie. So just today start, okay? Don't know if you heard the collective of this morning. Please just go for it and do it differently. Because whatever soul that maybe will continue in your life with you will be different than the soul you already have. So it will join you. So maybe because you're living your life for the soul that isn't there, it doesn't come because it's not interested. Do you get me? Hope it makes sense. So good luck, sweetie. Big smile and just start living your life, because it will be a part of your life. Okay, thank you. Let's see, Miss La Lima on YouTube. What is Raul's sister's impression of me? Raul's fierce impression of you. Let's see. My pleasure, sweetie. My pleasure. Okay, so let's see. The Raul sees that you are still carrying the past on your shoulder. And what I'm picking up on is that it feels like you're still struggling, and I feel like they feel like you physically are not very like available or want to like explore. They feel like you're stuck. So this person sees you as a very smart person, but very isolated and closed, not want to connect, coming from past trauma. So that's how they see you, sweetie. So maybe change that, because what do you gain with that? And yes, in the past, that version, but I think you want to be a different version. So maybe start today, change that. Tomorrow is not 100%, it's a question mark. Today is 100% now. So maybe change now. Show them a different side of you, or go to the hairdresser. Change the style. That people notice that if you like a second chance. So maybe start physically, emotionally, spiritually. Change something. Okay, who's next? Misha. Oh, just a minute, sweetie. What's the reason I feel like my sister-in-law is not honest and pure? Ooh, Misha. Hi, Philip. Thank you for joining. Ooh, let's check. Let's check what's going on here. Oh, that person is jealous of you. Yeah. Jealous about your looks. Feels like you just like, why I feel, yeah. No, it's not you. You're picking up correctly, but it's nothing evil or malicious or dangerous for you. That's not what I'm seeing, Mystic. I'm seeing that it's more that this person envy you. I feel like you came out of nowhere strong in their life. It's like they didn't have connection with you prior. And what I'm picking up on is that you are intending to stay, because you made that very physically aware to them, that you stay a part of this family. And that person is just not lucky in love or lucky in connecting with something. So you have it all and they have nothing, and you're beautiful. So actually, yeah, they're just jealous of the love you have, the beauty you are. So that's what I've got. And spirits are saying, just care about yourself. You're amazing and you're most important. So actually, this is a beautiful gift to get that message, because finally, who you are, you're projecting that to the world. Keep that in mind. Everything she acts annoying. Yeah, but just have grace. Have grace, because not everybody does the hard work. It's not gifted to you. Maybe these people think that, but it's not. And once people notice that, then actually it's great feedback, no? It's really great feedback. So I wouldn't see that negative and just have grace. And yeah, how they give feedback. That's like the collective we had today on this reading. If you didn't follow that, please go to my YouTube channel on TikTok. It's the last option. It's about going about it differently. So in the past, it made you unsure or uncertain or annoyed. Try to go about it differently. Phil, thanks for sharing your thoughts on this. But yeah, I think this is one of these examples today in our collective that we need to go about it differently. And start using the black box method. It means like there are different ways to get there. There are different ways to see things. There are different ways to go emotionally about it. And we're so stuck in our fixed ways, how we think things, how we want to achieve things, how we want to control things. And it makes that your past will be your future, and there's like nothing changing. And then you hope that somebody else will offer you something. But sweeties, if somebody offers you something that makes a big difference and creates like a better future for you, you're entitled to them. And that doesn't give you a good feeling. So that's something you need to think about it. So be aware of that, okay? Okay, Phoenix, where are you, sweetie? Phoenix. My pleasure, Mystic. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. I'm a professional psychic. I do mini free readings. If you want to know more about this live, then please go to my bio on TikTok or see the bar below on YouTube. That's all explained. I'm going to go to Phoenix and then continue with readings. Phoenix wants a general. Okay, let's start doing your general. Okay, yes, I got it. Let's start doing your general. Thank you so much. Okay, what I'm picking up on is that you need to look to your future with different eyes. It's like at this moment, the biggest enemy for you is yourself. It's like the whole world wants to offer you everything that you are entitled to, and they have the possibility to change also your life as you want it to be with everybody who's in it, but you feel like you don't deserve it, or you can't trust them or something. So you're trying to control everything, and thank you, and try to like do it on your own pace. First, you don't need to be so scared about the future. If you don't change your attitude as in the past towards the future in the now, you'll just get the same, and you survive that. So survival is key, no? So you know that, and you will just continue in normal territory, and nothing will be scary or get you off, shock you or shake you. The question is that fun? Revisiting the past by doing the same solutions, putting ourselves in like we didn't learn anything, and that we just keep having the same challenges. It creates a bit of boredomness after a while. So spirits are saying that that's a choice you can make by choosing the safe way, the certain way, or you can do it differently. And that's by daring to move. I'm getting that something you love will be gifted to you, or an opportunity will be gifted. The information at this moment is unclear for you, but will come clearer, that there's a new way to start over again, but then you need to move. Spirits are saying that moving 100% out of nothing is not a smart idea. Not moving is also not a smart idea. So whatever move that will be presented towards you in the next 2 weeks, I'm getting that you need to try it. You need to say yes, but see it as a holiday. Because if you say yes and you see it as a holiday, you will experience that life you were living in the past is like for juniors, and the next step is like more you. It's like you're gonna grow up. I'm seeing that possibility of movement was already a long time, but you started that in the past, but it never like became some reality. I'm getting that it's finally becoming a reality. It creates that you move from a position like you feel you have everything under control, you get it, you feel safe, to a position that you need to trust others, you need to trust. And that's scary, because when you trust others, they can hurt you, they can take disadvantage of you, and that makes you fall back to past trauma where people didn't turn out as they supposed to. But you have this nose now that when something is disappointing, it still like gets to you, but it doesn't get you off track. It's not like you 100% need them or something. So spirits are saying that in the common next 2 weeks, something new will come your path. It creates that physically you will have to start driving, moving, flying, I don't know, but physically movement. Don't say no to it straight away, because you will like it, but try to explore it and say yes to it as a holiday. You'll see that once you go there as a holiday and you're daring to be you, and leave the past behind, you will have an amazing time. And thank you. That will create new ideas. It's not like you will go through with that 100%. That's not. It's like open, but it will see that there is much more out there, and whatever you were manifesting was mediocre. So I hope that helps. That was your reading. Let's pull a card for your life path. Let's see what I'm getting for you. Oi, 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 oi. The whole deck is going around. Phoenix, give me one card, please, Spirit. Give me one card. Give me one card. Okay, just a minute. Everything's flying around here when I ask a card for you. I'm getting boxed with the pillow. What does it mean? Box with the pillow. Ah, frustration. I got it. Yeah. So maybe do that. Start. Because that's anxiety keeping you apart. So some restlessness needs to get out. Be open for the future. Accept everything. So good luck. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Just a minute before I do another reading. Thank you for the heart. It's so beautiful. Thank you so much. Michelle. Michelle, where are you, sweetie? Thank you. Michelle. I'll do you first. Yes, you are getting a reading. Okay, got you. Thank you, Phoenix. Thank you so much. Michelle. Oh, thank you. Let's start with Michelle. Okay, would you please a general reading for me with a little sneak peek on my new job starting in July? You'll be there next, sweetie. Okay, first Michelle. Let's start. Okay, the first step is what I'm getting is like life at this moment for you. You're seeing it more as a heaviness than as something exciting. So that job does have like yeah, it's putting you down. You're not knowing. Not that that job you already are practically saying it's bad, but I'm feeling that you can't live now when something big in the future will like happen. Spirit are putting you in this space to start understanding that tomorrow that's on the, you wrote it down, you made a decision, but we don't know if you connect with that. So try to live in the now. And if you look into the now, where you're at this space, you should like really take more advantage of having fun, going out, celebrating, instead of worrying what kind of physical version you need to like become or be to step into that new job. It's like everything, it's like a fresh start, but maybe this time you just be you, Michelle, because that's the easiest. Yeah, you're just gonna go about it differently, in my opinion. You're just gonna think, Spirit gave me this opportunity. I'm gonna see it as a present that I can unwrap on that date in July. And okay, it's like the Christmas tree. Every time I walk by that Christmas tree, I see my gift, but I can't worry about it now and I can't do anything about it now. So I'll just go back to my life now and just do whatever I need to do now. Because that worrying creates that you're running behind life now. So you will be tired trying to like fix everything before you can unwrap your present, like clear the room and clean and for example, before you can have your present a space to unwrap it when you can unwrap it. So the thing is, you need to just stop living in the future because it doesn't exist. You need to live now, and that's really one thing that really would help you out a lot, Michelle, is like having a checklist, like what do I need to do today? What is my life today physically? What is reality? And what are my tasks and responsibilities? And what do I want from it? And what do I want with it? It's because otherwise you're just not living. And somebody who loves you a lot needs this from you. I do see that it gets this kind of attitude of your worrying creates problems with people who love you, and then you need to fix it and and blah blah blah, and you get frustration and not the support. So at this moment, instead of seeing it as a burden, it's really important to see it as a present. And what kind of present we don't know, but a present is always something fun. And the thing is, you need to unwrap it, but you don't have the date now to unwrap it. So yes, you see it. Yes, you know it. It's in the agenda. This date we're going to start. But at this moment, it's not there. And you also need to go with that energy. So you can't like work now towards a new version of yourself. So that will be then that version in a month when you unwrap your present. And then you will have to keep up with that personality. No, just be busy with things you like, connect with people you love, be a lot with friends and family, spend a lot of time with them, and be you. And because you are you when you are with family, and then be that version when you unwrap your gifts. That's really what I'm getting. Because then that time you will connect with other people, you will have fun. The job will not be such a burden anymore, because the burden of your job creates problems for you, as in the past, and I can't mention that now on TikTok, to the future. And you don't want that. And if you followed the collective today, and if you don't, you can, of course, after my live, go to my YouTube channel, because the whole life will be there. And I started the collective today with my life, so it's really easy to start there. It's about going about things in a different way. So that's what I've got for you. Let's pull a card, and then it's going to be fine. It's going to be fun. So I did a sneak peek, but also it's important how you move forward towards it, if it's going to turn out to be that. Do not disturb regeneration in progress. See, you need to regenerate now, and you're disturbing that process. So be aware of that, okay? Thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see next. Who is next for a reading? Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. I'm a professional psychic. If you want to know more about this live and future events, please check out my bio, my profile. Thank you. Mana, where is Mana? Mana is next. Mana, looking for Mana? Mana, where are you, sweetie? There she is. Okay, you're next. Let's see your question. Okay, let's start, sweetie. Does Vita ever think about me and our unborn child, or will he contact me soon? Okay, Vita. Let's check what's going on with that person. And congratulations, sweetie. Let's see. What is on? What is going on? What does she need to know? Okay, what I'm picking up at this moment is that this person is like in a total different phase than you ever can know. I don't know, but this person lost something very close to their heart, and they turned into a very negative emotional space. They feel whatever they lost, they feel like anything can be taken away from them. So what I'm picking up on is that this person has really problems to commit, because, and for sure, to things they love and want to take care of. It's like they always lose it. So this situation where this person is, and where you have those actions that person is showing you nothing at this moment, is coming from that space. I'm feeling that for them, something big change, something they can get hooked on, that somebody else can take away, makes them vulnerable. I'm seeing that at this moment, whatever is going on between what is going on with you and you both, this person emotionally needs to disconnect from, because it's too big, it's too life-changing. They can't deal with that, and that comes from a pain from the past of losing somebody, and that's why they know, or they've realized, that things they care about or want so much can be taken away, and it's very painful. So they just can't see that. They can't see the good. They can't see the possibilities. They can't see the beauty. They just concentrate on the hurt and the suffer and the difficulty. So at this moment, what I'm seeing is that this person, oh, thank you for your feedback, is thinking about it, yeah, but in that kind of context. So yes, he's thinking about it, but in that kind of context. He's fighting with himself. So wanting to know if this person in the future will get out of that, because at this moment, when you are in that kind of energy, you can't expect this person to connect with you. I'm so sorry, but I don't see him having the power. I'm totally not saying that that's a good thing, but it's not a bad person. It's not out of hurting you or one. It's a person that is so stuck in that energy that they just don't see that they are hurting you, and so they feel actually that it's a blessing for you, even if I don't think it is, to detach from you. So because they have nothing to offer. So it's coming from a very low esteem. I do see that if you have grace in your heart and understanding for this situation, because it's like really very heavy for this person. Of course, we are not here to judge, but for that person, it's heavy. So we need to take it serious, not factually, but emotionally. I'm seeing that if you can just like keep communicating with that person and have grace where they are and with no expectation, but just doing the right thing that you feel like that should be done, I feel that in the future, this person has like no excuses to blame you or whatever as he did in the past, not to be a part of this life. And I don't know why, but I'm getting your daughter's life from spirit. So this is about you doing whatever you feel is right, and out of grace, not being angry or annoyed or whatever, but just have grace for that situation of that person, and understanding that your life is not about you anymore, but about you and this beautiful child, that that child chose you as a mother and him as a father for a reason. So, and the importance actually, and that's not your question and your 5 minutes passed, but I still want to know that, is that she knew that you can cure her dad. That's what I'm getting. She knows that you can cure her dad, and you're doing that by elevating yourself and just share what you need to share. So this person will not connect with you at this moment where they're at in their life. You shouldn't feel guilty for your kid because that's what they chose. You should have grace for whatever that person is going through, and just do whatever you feel in your heart that this person should know about your daughter and should know about, yeah, I'm getting daughter, don't know why, but that's what I'm getting, about the situation and how it's evolving, and just keep doing that and sharing pictures and so on, so that person can heal in the meantime, because they will see that it's perfect, they will see the little eyes, they will see there's a reason what you feel you need to share or not, because that's the way your kid can communicate with this person, and then he will heal and connect and man up. That's what I've got for you. I hope it helps, sweetie. I'm so sorry to hear. So let's pull a roadmap card for you. I'm getting say it 3 times, I don't care. So do not regret anything. So you do care, even you say you don't. So just say it 3 times so it's out of your chest. But do nothing that you will regret. Just go to my profile. It's all explained there, Lou. Thank you for asking. Oops. Just a moment, my cards are falling. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, thank you so much for letting me read you. Thank you so much. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. I'm a professional psychic. Next live will be on Wednesday. I don't know yet how late, but just check out my bio so you'll know that. All information about my life and how what is happening and future events are all in my bio. So just go to my profile, okay? You can read everything there. Somebody still wants a reading today. First name and specific question. I choose them at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. Thank you, Lou. Ooh la la. Somebody's giving me a compliment. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Somebody still wants a message. Let's see who I pick. I pick them at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. So if you... If you want to jump the list or have a reading as I just did for Mana, all information is explained in my profile, okay? Oh, thank you for the rose. Thank you so much. Okay, Angelina, General. Angelina. Oh, wow, those roses are really beautiful. Look, I love roses. So what I'm getting for you, General Angelina, is you need to start going through life in a different way. I'm picking up that you're somebody that really gives and gives and gives and do that very in a physical way. Um, Spirits are saying that that drains you, and it's it's corrupting your path, your life path. It's like you're living everybody's life path. You're helping everybody. You're doing it for them instead of like being the one with the pom-poms and cheer them on, you know? So what I'm picking up for today for you to know is try to connect with humans and help humans in a less physical way, and try to be the person with the pom-poms and cheering on, but not doing it for them, because then you're using your energy for them to get somewhere, but they didn't do that. You don't want to be there because it's not your life path, and they're somewhere they don't know how to get there. So they'll just fall back the moment you step away from them to their old behaviors. So the importance of it all here is what I'm picking up on is that you need to, like, today make a promise to yourself to go helping people in a more emotional, vocal way instead of physical way. So you'll have enough energy for yourself to act on opportunities that spirit will give you on the road ahead. So that's what I've got for you. Coco, thank you for being my top 2 viewer. Will I get my driving license? Let's check. Will you get your driving license? Okay. Will you get your driving license soon? I'm getting yes. You're getting emotional. Yeah, if you want to get your driving license soon, you need to ask people to help you out or something. You need emotional support, and at this moment you're trying to do it all by yourself and you're really struggling, but you don't want to share or can't share. So you're trying to be the very brave person and do it all by yourself, but something for your of getting your driving license has to do with letting go of something of the past. So talking about it and telling people helps to give yourself more confident, because that's actually the only thing that is holding you back from getting your license is confidence. So ask people to help you get confident. So that's what I've got for you. I hope it helps. Shirley, let's see. Should I start doing TikTok readings to help my financial situation get better now? Okay, let's check. Can't tell you what to do, but I can see what it will turn out into. Okay, what I'm picking up on is yes, you should, but you should not like keep a fixed like thing. Just do it for the fun. So the first step is just doing it for fun. Later you can like find a business model in it. So at this moment it's getting some information about you, getting yourself out there. Spirits are saying that not putting yourself out there and not doing that makes you that you just can't like evolve any further, and wanting to earn money for your loved ones with that, you need to evolve, and evolve is practice. So just keep it in a friendly order and learn. This is a way of getting some schooling. Veronica, may I please have a card from Spirit? Yes, of course, sweetie. Let's check. I'm getting you need to like break free from solitude, and break free from solitude. A way to get there is by putting yourself out there and asking people to support whatever action you can do already to make your future realistic, real. So start making a list, like should I, what things should I still do, uh, or steps I need to take before I can um, yeah, before I can take a next step so my future becomes closer. Um, and then ask for help, start making them realistic. And there's a lot of little steps ends up to that big step. So start describing the small steps already and start finding people to help you out. Zondor, I have so many powerful spirits in my life. Someone wants to tell me something. Let's see if I can pick up on that. Somebody wants to tell you something. Let's check. Thank you for the roses. Okay, what I'm picking up on is that you need to dare to make a bold decision. A new start is on its way, but it's like you have nothing like physically to go on. So it's like be very creative, then it will be justified. So a big opportunity is possible, or something you want and you think is not available, but you need to see it differently or go about it differently, because spirits just want to tell you you have everything for the next step, but in your head you have an idea how that will be that next step. And that's why you're waiting and nothing's happening, and asking spirit to bring you something. But spirit says you have everything. You just need to go about it differently. And that's the difference with trying to think our way through life with our physical baby brain, or ask our higher self. Because then we use the black box methods that we look, there are different ways to go about it. There are different steps, there are different ways to prioritize things. So that's the thing you should do, because if you know you always have everything for the next step and you just can't make that next step, then the only person that is not figuring out this puzzle is yourself. And often that's when you think your way through life instead of live your way through life, because if you would trial and error, you will learn. But we're brought up that making mistakes is like a big deal, so that's why we don't do that. And that's why we stay small. And that's why we don't get it. And then we start hoping that somebody will come out of nowhere and gift it to us. But then sometimes that happens, but then they own us. So then we get in a situation we don't like either. So this situation, just like really make a list what your next steps are, what you designed, what you laser focus on, and then see what you have. And then start puzzling those pieces till you find a way to get to that next step. That's what Spirit wants to tell you. So I hope it helps. I believe you, Shasha. Thank you. I'm crying. Oh, so nice. No problem, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you for trusting me. Dodja. Hi, Shasha. Will I have a company team building on Tuesday? Will it be fun or go well for me? Let's check. Will you have that? I don't think it's going to happen. It's like it's going to be postponed to the future. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's like it's not gonna happen. Love Marie, should I consider this new job opportunity? I'm stable with my current job now. Let's see. I'm getting it was gifted for you for a reason. So it's this job opportunity makes one of your dreams come through. Maybe not the dream job, but a possibility to connect to what you're looking for. So this again is like a present gifted to you. So don't be scared of it or be annoyed. And you're free to open it or not. So let's see if you open that gift, okay? I do see that opening that gift will staying where you're at, nothing's gonna change. So yes, you have a job, but is that a job that you want to continue for years? And does it challenge you enough? And are you happy? That's something you need to think. If you don't want to change anything on the way you are earning your money at this moment in your life, then just stick to what you're doing. But if you want to grow, if you want to see that your voice can like be heard and like create difference and stop taking care of physical people and start going to the next step, then you should take the new opportunity, the box. Because I do see that even it's very scary, you are already at that level that you can really like connect with people who have a different like vision on life in that new job, and you can like grow in your career. But I don't know, what is your priority? Do you want to grow in your career, or do you just want to grow personally or whatever, and you think, my career is fine? So you should consider these things before. So no wrong decisions, sweetie, no wrong decisions. Sarah, will I meet up Wayne tomorrow? How will it be? Will you meet up with Wayne tomorrow? I'm getting a yes, and it will be like a lovely experience. Nunu, is Thomas part of my success? I feel he likes me, I don't like him, and I don't want a man. Is he part of your success? You just need to keep the boundaries close. It doesn't matter if they want you. You need them to make the next step in your career. So it's his problem that he likes you. It's not your problem you don't like him back. So this is about, yeah, if he's okay with that, then that's his problem. Just stay very clear. And when we're connecting with mixed sexes, we'll have those kind of situations. But you don't need to take it personally. You don't need to feel like it's your task or you owe them something. You just are very clear. This is what it is at this moment, and this is what I want, and this is what I can get, and that's it. And just keep it like that. And this came on your path to start learning, having, boundaries and keeping them. That's really important, because in the past, that was your weakest point. And if you don't learn to have boundaries and keep them, you will also not be able to move forward. So this is really something you need to think about, okay? And say yes to, if you dare. But always be clear. Michelle, another message for spirit. Let's see. What I'm getting is that at this moment, you're not knowing that when you take care physically of somebody, what kind of impact you make on this person's life. It's like, even if it's your job, it makes a difference. These people are changed, are felt, are known, and they, it's like when you throw a stone in the water, like in a lake, it creates these ripples. So every time you help somebody physically, you take care of somebody physically, those ripples happen in their family, in their friends, in their life. So you have such a big, broad audience that you're not aware of, and you need to start understanding that and knowing that and understanding why whatever you're doing is so powerful. Sophia, hello Sasha. What is Scorpio guide through feelings for me? Let's check, sweetie. At this moment, I'm feeling that this person is so inspired because you're so out of the box. Something new, it's interesting. They just want to try it. And in time, they will have an opinion if they want to continue or not. So this person is trying something new, something that they would normally not go for, but it's very, they feel like that it's very like interesting and special and sexy and hot and fiery, but for long term it's exhausting. So you need to find a way maybe to show how this relationship can stay in this interesting vibe, but more calming down. Thank you, Michelle. Fired by my olive trees. It's Olive. Please, Sasha, it's mine showing what I don't know, sweetie. But now I picked you and I have no question. So let's see. There are minutes for free and I choose them at random. And if you want to jump the list, then please go to my profile. I explain how to do so. So if you're interested in jumping the list, that's possible. Just go to my profile on TikTok and see how it's explained. Thank you for the gifts, Michelle. Thank you. Samita, what did Matteo thought of Insta story I posted yesterday? Let's check. He thought it was amazing, magical, special, world changing. Start seeing a different version. You are, thank you. You are yeah, showing a different version of yourself. So this person's starting to know you better or something. That's what I'm getting. Yo, hi Sasha. How will my financial situation be next month? Okay, let's check. I'm getting, as long as you don't ask or don't want to share it with anybody, it's gonna stay a big mess. Your situation can only be resolved if you start not blaming yourself or being angry on yourself, but just understand that you missed a few things, and not knowing the reality of it makes it unable to solve it. So first know all the zeros and ones, and if you need help, then ask somebody. And on that situation, start listening to others for advice. As long as you keep it, and it's nothing to be ashamed about. I mean, you learn if you start unraveling it and get the information you need to resolve it, and you will in that kind of setting, you'll learn and not make the same mistakes in the future. And a lot of them you wouldn't make anymore. So I'm getting that this is really something you need to like be open for. Okay, sweeties, I'm gonna say goodbye to you all. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for all your trust and messages and kind words. I'll be live on Wednesday, probably around the same time. So if you need me, you can find me. If you need any private messages or whatever readings, then please go to my bio. You can find all information about me. You too have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. Wish you all the best. And yeah, if you follow me, you'll get all information because I post often and share. So hope to see you all on Wednesday around 1 p.m. GMT plus one time, but it can be a bit earlier or a bit later. And have a great, great Tuesday and see you on Wednesday. Bye, everybody. On TikTok, you can revisit all your readings. On YouTube, it's the last option in my bio. And then don't forget to like and share. Thank you. Bye. The same here on